This is the review for Unit 4 test. Number 1 said the area of a trapezoid is 120 square units. The height is 8 units. A, what is the formula for the area of the trapezoid? Well, it's 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. B asks find the base 1 and base 2. All you have to do now is plug it in. You know that the area is 120, and that will equal to 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. The height here is 8. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the 1/2. So if you multiply both sides by 2, the 1/2 cancel out. Here you get 2 times 120, that is 240, equals to base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Now to find base 1 plus base 2, just divide both sides by 8. You get that base 1 plus base 2 equals to 30. So the answer for B is 30. Now it asks you for to find the length of the mid-segment. So if you remember, the formula of mid-segment is base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. That will give you the mid-segment. So here, if you just divide both sides by 2, that will give you the mid-segment. So here, base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 equals the mid-segment. So 30 divided by 2, you get that the mid-segment is 15. All right, here's number 2. It asks for find the length of XZ. So here's XZ. We got to find this length. If you haven't noticed, this is a 90 degree. Here's a 45. So if this is 45, this is 90. This angle also have to be 45. Now this is 45, 45, 90 triangle. If you don't remember, the legs in a 45, 45 triangle, 45, 45, 90 triangles, they are the same. So if this leg is 12, then this leg is also 12. So XZ is 12. Now for B, it say find the length of WZ. WZ is this whole base down here. So now you have that from W to this point is 5. From here to here, that's 18. And from X to Z is 12. So you add all these up to get the total length. And you get that 18 plus 12 plus 5 is 35. Now once again it asks you for the formula for the trapezoid. You know that's 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So to find the area of this trapezoid AYZW, just plug it in. You get 1/2. Base 1 is 18 plus base 2, that's the length of WZ, that's 35, times the height. The height here is 12. And when you multiply that out, you get that the area is 3,780. All right, for number 3, it says find a area of the small triangle. So here's the small triangle. To find the area of a triangle is 1/2 times base times height. So here's the base, here's the height. So it's just 1/2 times 5 times 2. So 2 times 5 is 10 divided by 2. The area is just 5. Now for B, it says find the area of the large triangle. So this is the large triangle. The height again is 5, but the base is 10 plus 2. So the base is 12. So 1/2 times 5 times 12. And you get that 5 times 12 is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. Now it asks to find the area of the shaded region. So it's just this. So basically all this is just the area of the large triangle subtracted by the area of the small triangle. So it's just 30 minus 5. And you get that the area of the shaded region is 25. Alright, this is number 4. First find the height of the parallelogram. So this is the height right here. Once again, this is a 60, 90, and if this is 60 and 90, this angle has to be 30. So now you have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. If you don't remember the rules, it's on, check out your notes. If you don't remember the rules, check out your notes. But for 30, 60, 90, going from the hypotenuse to the shorter leg is just half. So half of 8 is 4. Going from the short leg, because this is a short leg because it's opposite of 30 degree. This is the long leg because it's opposite from 60. So from short leg to long leg is the short leg times square root of 3. So you found the height of the parallelogram is 4 times square root of 3. Now the formula for the area of a parallelogram is just area is equal to base times height. So the area of this parallelogram, is just the base, which is from here to here is 4. The area of this parallelogram is just the base, which is 11, times the height, 4 times square root of 3. You get that it is 76.2. Alright, here's number 5. It asks you to find the area of the shaded region. So if you remember that half sheet that was given to you, it gave you that area of shaded region divided by the total area of the circle would equal to the degree in the shaded region divided by the total degree in a circle, and it's always going to be 360. And now all you have to do is plug it in. So here's the area of the shaded, okay, that's what we're trying to find, so we'll call it X. The total area in this circle, the radius is 5, so you get pi 5 square, and that will equal to the degree in the shaded. So be careful right here, because it didn't give you the degree in the shaded region. It gave you the degree in the non-shaded region. So you got to find the degree in the shaded, and all you have to do is just 360 minus 100. All right, and that will give you the degree in the shaded region. Now the total degree will always be 360. So now you simplify, you get that X over 5 squared is 25. Then you got pi 360 minus 100. That's 260 divided by 360. Now you can simplify that. I'm going to move over here a little bit. So you get X over 25 pi. 260 divided by 360, you can simplify that to 13 over 18. Now to find x, just cross multiply. 13 times 25 pi is 102.1. So 1021. And then that will equals to 18 times x is 18x. Now divide both sides by 18. You get that x equals to 500. Sorry, not 500, but 56.7. So the area in the shaded region is 56.7. Number 6 asks if the area of the sector was 48 pi and the arc measure that binds the sector is 270 degree. Find the length of the radius. So this time we're given the area of the shaded region already. So still plug it in the proportion. Okay, area of the shaded, well, it's 48 pi divided by pi r squared. Okay, we're trying to find the radius. Equals to the degree in the shaded, 270. And total degree is always 360. So now we can simplify. The pi cancel out. So you get 48 divided by r squared. 270 divided by 360. You can simplify that to 3 over 4. Now to find r, cross multiply. 3 times r squared is 3r squared equals to 4 times 48. 4 times 48, you get 192. So now divide both sides by 3. 3 here cancel out. You get r squared equals to 192 divided by 3 is 64. Square root both sides, you get r equals to 8. So the radius here is 8. Number 7 asks for the arc length given the diameter is 16 inches. The proportion to set this up is the same, except that is arc length divided by the circumference instead of area. Okay, we're using the circumference formula, and that will equals to the degree in the arc and divided by the total degree. Total degree always 360. So we're gonna just plug that in, and you get arc length. That's what we're trying to find. So that's x, 2 pi r. Here, if the diameter is 16, the radius is half of the diameter. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. So you get 2 pi times 8. That will equal the degree in arc. Since this circle is split in half, half of 360 is 180. Okay, that you have to know. And the total degree is 360. So now you can simplify. You get x over 2 pi times 8 equals to 1/2. Cross multiply. 1 times 2 pi times 8. Right, 2 times x. So you get 2x equals to 2 pi times 8. You get that it's 50.27. And divide both sides by 2 to get x. You get that x equals to 25.13. So 25.13 is your arc length.